Hey guys, Tyler here, and today I'm going to go over a few tips to help you correct your posture. A very common problem with a lot of people is they suffer from lower back pain as a result of their poor posture. The main culprit of that is that we spend a lot of our time sitting down. So we sit down at a desk all day long. We're hunched over, we're sitting at a desk, we're typing at a computer, or we're driving our car. What's happening while we're sitting down is our hip flexors are in a constant state of tightness. As a result, you're starting to lean forward, your lower back starts to hurt. If you ever notice, after you stand up, if you're sitting down for a long time, you kind of are bent over a little bit, and it takes you a while to walk and start to stand up. That's an effect of sitting down for a very long time. Also, another problem with sitting down is your shoulders start to round forward. If you've ever noticed people that have desk jobs, they kind of have that hump and arch in their upper back, or people as they age, they start to get that hump, and that's a gradual atrophy of the muscles in the upper back. So by sitting down for a very long time, you can run into a whole host of problems. Shoulder pain, lower back pain are the two most common. So what I'm going to go over today are just a few simple stretches and exercises that will help correct your posture and help you sit and stand more erect. So the first one is to help stretch your hip flexors. Because we're sitting down so long and your hip flexors are in a constant state of tightness, that causes your pelvis to start to tilt a little bit forward, and you get a little sway in the lower back. And that puts a lot of pressure on the lower spine, the lumbar region. So a great stretch for the hip flexors is to get down on one knee, have one knee forward, knees bent at 90 degrees, and you're going to just slightly shift your body weight forward, and you'll feel the stretch right over the front of your hip. To deepen that stretch, take your hand on the side that you're stretching, raise it up over your head, and lean to the opposite side. You'll really start to feel that stretch. So you want to make sure that you hit each side, putting one leg forward, and stretching and getting those hip flexors. You might have to do these a few times because sitting down for a very long time, if we have a job, we're sitting sometimes 8, 9, even 10 hours a day, is really putting a strain on your lower back and your hip flexors. Another common problem, like I said before, is the rounding of the shoulders. Shoulders are coming forward, are tilting forward, and you kind of are starting to get an arch in your upper back. A very easy way to tell if your shoulders are starting to round forward is to stand right in front of a mirror and look at where your hands are placed. If you don't have a tightness in your shoulders, then your hands will come to a rest right to your sides. You won't be able to see the back of your hands, and if you stand to your sides, they don't come forward and round. They're right here even with your spine and with your legs. So if that's the case, then that means you have tight pecs and tight internal rotators in your shoulder. Very easy way to correct that are just doing simple stretches, so stretching out the chest, and exercises that are going to help strengthen your back. So to stretch the chest, very easy way to do it is to find a door frame, a wall, somewhere where you can put your hand and arm up against there. So put your arm out 90 degrees and rotate away, and this is going to stretch your chest and your internal rotators in your shoulder. Hold that stretch anywhere from 20-30 seconds on each side. Another great way to stretch out your chest, if you happen to have a resistance band or a TheraBand, if you've ever done physical therapy, you've had a lot of experience using these. They might even be giving you some to take home with you. Very easy way to do it, just grab it with both hands and come behind and stretch and go as far as you can. If you're able to go all the way down, that's great. If you can't, go as far as you can and feel that stretch. So once you've come all the way, come back up to the top and begin to stretch again. Again, we want to make sure when you're doing this that you're not arching your back. Again, if you're already arching your back all day long, this is going to make the problem worse. So you want to focus on keeping your knees bent and also trying to pull your belly button in and flattening your spine out as you do this. So you keep a neutral spine and not arching it. Very easy, very common problem for people to do while they're stretching their chest. You want to make sure that you're keeping a neutral spine as you stretch. Another excellent way to stretch out your chest is if you have a foam roller, you can lie down on the foam roller on your back and simply lie down and open up with your arms extended and let gravity do its job. And you can lie here for as long as you need to, as long as you feel comfortable. 1 minute, 2 minutes to help stretch everything out in your chest. So those are 3 great stretches for helping open up and stretch the chest. So a very common problem with a lot of people, especially males, is they want to build up a really big, strong chest. They do a lot of push-ups, a lot of bench press. But if we're already in this position all day long and we're reaching forward, the last thing we really want to be doing is a lot of chest, a lot more pushing exercises. You really need to focus on working exercises that are going to strengthen your back and are going to pull your spine, pull your muscles back, and help you get stand, sit more erect. A great way to do that is if you have a TRX strap, or if you don't have access to a TRX strap, you can use seated row machines or even dumbbells to help strengthen your back. So simple exercise for the TRX are rows. You can do a low row, keeping your elbows tight, squeezing your shoulder blades together, or you can do a high row, keeping your elbows wide, and this is going to strengthen the muscles here in your upper back. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, and that's going to help you stand more erect. Now, if you have lower back problems as a result of sitting down in poor posture, 2 stretches to help out your lower back. You're going to get down on the ground. A very popular one is sitting down, cross one leg over the other, and I'm going to take my opposite elbow and pull across, and I'm going to stretch and feel that stretch in my lower back. Again, holding the stretch anywhere 20 to 30 seconds, or as long as you need to, in order to alleviate pain or to really feel that stretch. Another great one to do is to lie down, and I'm going to take this leg, pull it over, and I'm going to take same size. I'm going to bring my right knee over. I'm going to extend my right arm out to the side, and I'm going to lie here. And I can grab my knee with my left hand and gently pull on it, and you should feel a stretch in your lower back. Again, go as far as you can. You shouldn't feel pain while doing this. If you're feeling pain, then it means you're going way too far and you need to back off just a little bit. Again, working each direction. You might have to do it a couple times in order to really feel the stretch. Okay, so those are some great stretches and exercises that are going to help alleviate any sort of back or shoulder pain you might have and will help correct your posture. Any comments or questions, feel free to post them. Take care.